Hi everyone, thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Lisa Badeau. The gunman who opened fire in Chattanooga, killing 4 Marines, was never on a terrorist watch list. But today, authorities suspect he's responsible for domestic terrorism. Dave Wagner has the latest from Tennessee, including new details about the gunman.
We would ask that we take a moment of silence to remember those fallen.
Today, Chattanooga and the nation are mourning for the 4 killed and at least 3 others injured.
This is your community. This is where we live. And something happened here that should never happen.
The violence erupted mid-morning Thursday.
I saw him take one shot, and then I just saw him take consistent shots after that.
The suspected gunman, Mohammed Yusuf Abdulaziz, then drove 7 miles to a Naval Reserve Center, rammed through a fence, and fired again.
We have no idea at this point what his motivation was behind this shooting.
That motivation just part of the intensive investigation. Last night, authorities searched the family home. Neighbors are shocked.
Seemed like a good kid, quiet kid. Not any problems in the neighborhood or anything like that.
Friends describe Abdulaziz as funny and kind.
It's awful, but I want people to know that he wasn't always like this.
U.S. officials tell NBC News Abdulaziz was not someone federal authorities had on a terrorist watch list, but are now investigating a blog allegedly maintained by Abdulaziz. Clues officials hope lead to a motive for the attacks. As a community continues to mourn their tragic loss.
2 of the Marines have been identified as Thomas Sullivan from Massachusetts and Skip Wells from Georgia. Officials confirmed that the gunman took a trip to the Middle East from April to November of last year. The electronic devices have been sent to an FBI lab for analysis. It's finally Friday, and many people can't wait to get the weekend started. Looks pretty nice out the window right now. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn to see what we can expect as the day goes on.
Yeah, pretty nice here in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Not as nice off to the northwest, and it's going to get kind of bumpy as we head through this afternoon and this evening. A chance for some strong and even some severe thunderstorms. Right now, temperatures mostly in the 70s and 80s, including an 81 here in Fargo. A rain and cloud-cooled 66 up in the Devil's Lake area. There are the clouds, some brighter white clouds in the northern and western parts of the valley. And underneath those clouds, we've got some showers and some thunderstorms. The strongest of those storms up in northwestern parts of Stutsman County. As we head through the afternoon and evening hours, more storms will develop. Some of these have the risk of being strong and severe. We do have that chance for some damaging hail, some large hail, even isolated tornadoes, particularly in that slight risk area in the far southern valley has the highest risk of that. We're going to show you the first 2 days of that 7-day forecast. Today, some strong and severe storms, a very warm day getting into the 80s. Tomorrow, scattered storms, and it looks like the best chance for that will be in the northern half of the valley. We'll take a look at the rest of the weekend and a sneak peek at the work week next week in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, Robert. A unique protest will start in less than an hour at a South Moorhead park after a mom says she was discriminated against for nursing her child at a public pool. She says an employee at the Rumpke Park pool asked her to cover up. An FM breastfeeding organization is staging what it calls a nurse-in today at 1 p.m. at the pool, trying to bring light to laws that allow women to nurse their children wherever and however they prefer. Organizers say it's not easy to cover up or hide breastfeeding, especially with kids who refuse to sit under a stifling warm blanket, especially on these hot July days, or for moms with multiple children who can't always hide in a bathroom. Another train derailment on the tracks west of North Dakota's oil patch, the second one just this week. The Billings Gazette is reporting the accident has prompted the evacuation of some nearby homes. It happened yesterday near Culbertson in northeastern Montana. 22 cars of the train carrying crude oil jumped the tracks, and officials say at least 2 cars are leaking oil. A hazmat crew is on the way. So far, there are no fires and no reports of injuries. It's Friday, and that means it's time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say 43-year-old Tony Tonsager is wanted for theft of property and driving under the influence. Call police if you have any information as to where he is. Repair crews say it could take a couple of weeks to fix a damaged water tower in Fairmont, North Dakota. That means people in the town need to continue boiling water before drinking it, as the city awaits tests to see if the water is contaminated. Tuesday night's severe storms tore off the top of the tower. In our consumer alert, there's another massive chicken recall to inform you about this week. U.S. Department of Ag says Illinois-based Aspen Foods is recalling nearly 2 million pounds of raw, frozen, stuffed, and breaded chicken products due to possible salmonella contamination. A link has been determined between the products and 3 people in Minnesota getting infected with salmonella. These products were shipped nationwide under several brand names and have the establishment number P1358 in the USDA inspection mark. Salmonella can cause serious and sometimes deadly infections in young children, the elderly, and others with weakened immune systems. Earlier this week, in a separate massive recall, the USDA announced Barber Foods of Maine is recalling 1.7 million pounds of raw frozen chicken products, also over salmonella concerns.